When I read this headline about actress Jenny Ortega, I thought to finally respond to this for decades now. As a fellow Puerto Rican from New York, I gotta speak on this. This is just sickening from the Latino American community to put down others for not being Latino enough, for, for who don't know how to speak Spanish or speak it fluently. I wasn't grown up speaking Spanish since my parents thought it was important for me to learn English since I had speech problems. I sound like a Tasmania devil. My parents knew how to speak Spanish but didn't want me to understand it since they got away with it talking about things they didn't want me to hear. But what is not being Latino enough? Do y'all think not speaking the language is not Latino enough? I won't dig up into my backstory too much, but one time I got called whitewashed by a Chinese Venezuelan roommate because I didn't know how to speak Spanish. I ranted off on him. I can't remember what I said, but I can say it how it is. When those think you're not Latino enough, they try to refer to you as a white person. I mean, it's foolish to say because Spanish originated from a European country, which is called Spain, when they conquered Latin America, wiped out our mother's tongue there. There are Latinos who come out as white and still speak fluent Spanish. When I watched a video about Chicanos by YouTuber Peter, the Chicanos in there revealed that they spoke Spanglish for the most part. The whole saying, not being Latino enough yet, in the Latino community, racism still exists among shades of color. When we first think of Latino person, what comes up in our heads? Ah, a person with tan skin and dark hair. Latinos, whether they speak Spanish or not, or grew up in a different country and speak a different language, there should be uplifting each other, not putting down each other while full of pride. I used to feel embarrassed not speaking Spanish, even though I listened to a lot of Spanish pop, Chicano rap music, reggaeton, and Spanish rock metal back in the days. My parents or my grandparents used to translate for me. I think I could read, I think I could understand better reading in Spanish than speaking it, or sometimes listening. I used to even watch novellas with my grandma, Spanish TV shows with my grandpa. It was all part of belonging to and the closest I can ever get to becoming Latino enough. But I felt the music though. Who am I though? Since I would never fit into the Latino narrative until I meet a racist non Latino telling me to go back to Mexico. Oh wow, thanks for making me feel like one. The closest compliment I could ever get being Latino. It doesn't bother me like it used to be. I worked with a fellow Bronx Puerto Rican dude who told me, act like a freaking Puerto Rican man. And I said, I don't have to. What matters is who I am. The dude's still quiet for once. This is what a lot of people born here go through, generation after generation, losing their mother's tongue. If you were born in America to a Latino family, you will always be Americanized. Even if you was born in your parents' country, but raised in America, you're still Americanized. Want to know who would know the difference between you being less Latino while being more Americanized? The Latino countries you try so hard to represent. Because over there and over here, they both have different demeanors, styles of clothing, and the accent. So much respect to Jenna Ortega. Let her be. Let her, most importantly, let her be herself. Also, a healthy mental health check that she has. And yeah, as long as she's happy and she's not harming anybody or putting down others. Um, so yeah, I give her a lot of respect. I'm happy for her success, but as long her happiness is still part of it. So yeah, so I'm pretty sure she represents Latinos like me and Latinas over there who have been struggling and feeling embarrassed for not knowing how to speak Spanish or speak it fluently. So yeah, so thanks for listening if you did, and peace not greed.